guys, welcome back to Not For Nothing Homestead. I'm Ginger, and we're not in the garden today. We are in a different venue today, obviously. We're still outside, technically, which is my favorite place to be. This time of year, when it gets cold, not so much. I want to be inside warm. But we are in the outdoor kitchen / porch. So, and we are going to make some treats for your coffee. So excited. Okay, so my daughter introduced me to these. They are cranberry dunkers. I can't get them locally, so we're going to try to make them. Now, my daughter is the adventuresome child as far as eating and food. When they were growing up, everything was very food pyramid oriented. You had your meat, you had your vegetable, you had your starch. And then at some point I would throw in some fruit cocktail or some applesauce or, you know, some kind of a sweet treat at the end. But there's just a lot of vegetables that I didn't introduce them to. A lot that I always turned my nose up as a kid, you know, and I think I don't like those, so I never ate them, never even tried them. But when you're trying to please the masses, is not really the time for experimentation, because when you do that, people go to bed hungry because they didn't like it. And then you gotta make something else. And then that's more dirty dishes. So anyways, she's definitely the one that really has gone out there and then has actually introduced me to some foods that I normally would not eat. You know, at some point the roles reverse and that's how it goes. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. So let me get everything together here. I'll bring you down and we will start making these delicious cranberry coffee dunkers. Okay, so I got everything set up, washed my hands, put my hair up, got myself all ready, and then I started and I almost forgot to push play. So, we've got 2 sticks of butter here in the mixer. I'll pull that up and we're going to get that to start creaming together. And it was actually really, I hope that's not too loud, but it was actually really soft, which is what you want anyway, but it's really soft, so it's not going to take much. So then, now, to that, we're going to take this container. I took everything out and put it in little containers so it would be easier to get to. So in here, we have 1 firmly packed cup of brown sugar, and then 1/2 cup of white sugar. We're going to add that container. Let that get in there, and those all mix together really well. So next, we're going to need 1 large egg. And we're going to put that in there as well. Let's speed that process up a little bit. And move this over here. And get any shells in there. Alright. Get that going. Get that well combined. Speed it up, high speed. Okay, so we got that all combined. Now, you can use vanilla extract or you can use vanilla bean paste, which is what I'm using today. But it does call for a tablespoon of this. So we've got quite a few other ingredients put in together, so this stuff is so delicious to bake with. It's like a thick paste, and it's, well, what's in the name, so, but it's really good. It's like the vanilla bean espresso. We'll get that all mixing and get that combined really well. Now in this little container, not so little, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to slowly incorporate this into this. Ooh, that looks so good. Of course, that's all a bunch of butter and sugar, so no wonder it looks good. Okay, so put all this in there and slowly start mixing that up. Make our cookie dough. These are going to be so delicious. I cannot wait. Oh, and you want to preheat your oven to 375. They don't bake for very long. There's like 9 to 12 minutes per batch, but I'm assuming you might have to do a couple batches of them. You can drop them by a spoonful, or if you want to make coffee dunkers out of them, like I'm going to do, you can make them into like a log shape. So we have some other ingredients, and then of course we have some stuff that's going to go on top of it as well. I'm going to get the rest of this incorporated, and I'll bring it back. Okay, so we're back. So I kind of made a mess, which is all par for the course when you're baking. I had this on a little bit too high speed and put some of the flour in there, and then poof, it went everywhere like magic. So we have this all done. Hold on, we'll get this beater off of here. Have this all mixed in. It's, oh my gosh, it looks so good. This is going to be such nice cookie batter. I'm so very excited to get these cooked and dunking in a cup of coffee. Woo, woo, woo. So I have 2 more little containers over there, and one of them has 2 cups of dried cranberries, which I am not really 100% sure I'm going to put both complete cups. And then it has a cup, I believe a cup and a half, 1 1/4 cup of quick cooking oats. Uncooked, obviously. You want quick cooking oats, but uncooked. Put this over there. Take this off. Hang on. Yeah, you gotta be smarter than the equipment you're working with, right? Doesn't always happen that way. So there you go. That's what we've got so far. Move that to the side. I'm gonna put in I'm gonna alternate. Well, I know I'm gonna put all of the oats in. So that's about half. That's probably about 1 cup of cranberries. That actually, well, no, I may need both cups. I'm getting down to the bottom here. Let me add all these oats and then I'll see what I have. Oh my goodness. Well, I just can't wait for 30 minutes from now. Oh. Okay, I think I am going to add the rest of the cranberries because, see, there's some spots. It's supposed to have a good amount of cranberries in it, so, oh my, this is a workout for arms. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these in here because I like cranberries. There we go. And I'll eat that one. Yum. Okay. So got the oven preheating to 375. I'm going to make these into little log shapes. And then I'm going to pop them in the oven. And then when that's all done, I'll bring you back and show you what they look like. Okay, so I thought I'd pop back in real quick and just show you kind of what I'm doing. I am just kind of grabbing a little blob and then kind of just making it into a log like so, and then patting it on the top, and then that's it. So they're going to bake up, they're going to be real nice. So anyways, again, got the oven preheating, and put a couple more, that's a big one, a couple more on this cookie sheet, and I think this is going to be round number 1. That one needs a little bit more to be uniform with these buddies. Again, this is kind of making this up as we go along. Isn't that what we do? We can't find it, we try to figure it out. How do we do this? How do we replicate that flavor we love? I did forget to also tell you that there is a topping that goes on these. It is, well, I'm going to make it with coconut oil, not any kind of Wesson oil, but you can use vegetable oil, Wesson oil specifically, but you can use vegetable oil, and then white chocolate, and then you drizzle that. It's kind of getting sticky on me. You drizzle that over the top of it after the cookies have cooled, and you let that harden, and then you can have your nice little sweet treat. So, alright, let me finish these, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, we're back, and they have cooled. They baked for 12 minutes. I said 9 to 12. I made these a little bit bigger than, probably should have went a little smaller. Oh, hold on, let me get something real quick. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so I probably, when I bake the next batch, I'll make them a little bit smaller because these are a lot wider than the ones that my daughter got for me. But I took 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and added an entire bag of white chocolate chips and just in a double boiler and melted it. So now we just drizzle. Whoa. Drizzle. Oh, this is not working. Oh, that's doing good. Okay, you know the first one's always a flub. Probably would have worked better if I had a fork, but this is what we do. Gonna drizzle it on there. Gives you that little bit of sweet in there, and I will have to say that I took a little bite of a little teeny piece that fell off, you know, those little stray pieces. A little teeny bite, and oh my goodness, are they good. Wow. I'm just going to keep doing this, and I want to get all done with all of this, making them pretty and decorative. I'll be right back. Okay, so they are all done. So now it's time for a taste test. Yes, I'm very excited. I am not going to dunk it in my coffee because I just like my coffee, just coffee. But I am going to taste it. Oh my goodness. Wow, these are so good. All the cranberries in there and the vanilla on top. Oh my goodness. You have got to try these. Holy cannoli. These are definitely, oh my gosh, they are so good. Now, I will say they're probably not exactly like what she brought me, but they're pretty close. They're pretty close. I really like those. They were very crunchy, so if I cooked them longer, it probably would have made them, of course, more crunchy. But I hope you give it a try. Wow, it's delicious. Okay, I want to eat this other bite, but I don't want to chew and talk at the same time. So, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for sticking with me while we made these. And yeah, let's just let you take another look at those, how good they look. goodness. All right. Well, everybody have a good evening. I hope if you like this video, you'll give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. The chocolate has got my lips sticking together. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next video.